Guys, welcome to my second ever game review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a game called Minecraft. It's a pretty popular game. It's also a survival game. That's what genre it's in. So, to start off any Minecraft world, you're going to want to break a tree. The controls, I can show you guys the controls. I didn't put cheats on. So actually, no, let me just start all the way from the menu. Alright. Here's the main menu. I like it. It's not too complex. You've got profile, notifications, dressing room, marketplace, the realm settings, where you can play. And it's got a nice 3D animated background. It's pretty nice. Minecraft is one of my games I like to play to pass time. I'll show you guys. Let me show you guys settings and accessibility. So we've got text to speech. If you have any trouble reading, and or if you just wanna hear what someone's saying but they don't have a microphone. Got gameplay here, you can add subtitles in for the sound effects. You got camera shake. You've got sky flashes, so this is just for the end, which is obviously at the end of the game. Because when you're in the end now, the sky flashes. It could be annoying for some people. You can hide them. There's effects for blocks. There's effects that fade out. So I don't know what that means, unfortunately. Darkness effect, glint, and the glint speed. Let me turn those up. I need to know if things are enchanted or not. UI, the opacities for them, how long chat messages get displayed, notifications, enlarging the UI. We got controls here for both keyboard and mouse. This game is also cross-compatible. Got some more accessibility here so you can swap buttons. Here's the controls. I'm with an Xbox right now. So these are the Xbox controller controls. I'm sure they're different for PlayStation. They're probably the same, but with different, like, buttons, like symbols. Here's a neat little accessibility I have enabled. I've put a control on, so if I press down on the button I used to look around, I can automatically select the kind of block I'm looking at. Which is neat. We've got keyboard controls. This is the same as controller, except it's for keyboard and mouse. However, I don't have keyboard or mouse plugged in right now. I'm sorry that I'm yawning, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm pretty tired after today. Chat filters needed. Video quality. This is good. This is pretty good. Can't have ray tracing on this, unfortunately. It's pretty sad. Shadow quality. This will make you lag more, but the game will look better. Audio settings. This can be used to make monsters different or pets different. We're not going to go through a count. Anyway, let's hop into a new world. I'm gonna show you guys the game on easy so it's not too hard. So, Minecraft's a survival game, as I said before. When you load into a world, you're probably gonna have no idea what you want to do if this is your first time ever playing the game. So in Minecraft, you can both break, place blocks. I'll show you right here. Also, there's proof that subtitles actually work in this game. Here, you can craft. There's a whole menu for it. When you craft, you can make different items. I just made a crafting table. Crafting table grants you accessibility to more complex crafting recipes. So I will show you guys how to make a wooden sword. So you want to make some sticks. There's an axe and there's a sword. As I said, more complex recipes. The grid for crafting in a crafting table is 3x3, whereas crafting in your inventory is only 2x2. The skin I'm using hides on this screen. I like it. We've got items, nature, equipment, and construction, so you guys don't get mixed up while trying to look for an item. You can just click equipment, for example, if you're trying to make a sword or something, and it'll just pop up. But I like how in this game there is also a search bar right here. So if I wanted wood, if I wanted to make wood, I don't see why anyone would want to do this, but I could do it if you just searched it up. If I want to make wood planks, I'll search planks, boom, planks pop up. It's pretty neat. So, Minecraft, it's an easy game, but sometimes it's not very easy. You see, it's daytime right now, but soon it will turn nighttime, which is when all of the monsters will start to come out. But I will show you guys right now. Graphics wise, it kind of depends what graphics you're using, but I'm using Vibrant Visuals right now, which is the most recent visuals they've released for the game. And considering it's Minecraft and it's all like pixelated, you can see the pixels are meant to look like that. That's the art style of the game. The game looks pretty good. Like, you can see the light reflecting off the water, you can see reflections, you can see shadows from the trees. When you're underwater, you can see how it kind of darkens. You can't see as much. That's realistic. There's also fish. You can catch fish and cook them in what you call a furnace. Here's a mob. Right here, drowns. They aren't friendly, they're underwater zombies. If you kill a drown that's holding a weapon called a trident, there is a small chance that it will drop. By the way, I'll give you guys an example right now. If you are underwater, you can see you have bubbles in your bottom right. Those bubbles is how much oxygen you have left. And if you run out of oxygen while you're underwater, you start drowning. So don't stay under there for too long. This game is pretty realistic, except for the fact that you can break blocks with your fists, like trees, and place them back again. And when you break the bottom of a tree first, it doesn't fall, it just stays up. This game doesn't have physics really, but it's a sandbox game and Minecraft isn't made to be that realistic. So right now we're in a cave. There's a skeleton. Oh, I'm not. Whoa. Whoa, there's a baby villager. I might die here, guys. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, guys, I'm so good. But here's mobs. What mobs try to do is they constantly try to attack you. Not all mobs are violent, some are friendly. Like pigs and cows. I might want to leave the cave. So actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and get out right now. How fast you break blocks in this game is dependent on what tool you are using. You need the right tool for the right job. That's my saying for Minecraft. Right tool for the right job, otherwise you're going to fail. There's multiple different areas in Minecraft. One being the end, another being the nether. I will create a creative world because in this game there's multiple game modes. So you can, in creative, you can fly around, you have unlimited blocks, you can grab any material you want just by going into your inventory. So what we want some end portal frames and eyes of ender. We also want some obsidian and flint and steel. Famous Minecraft movie quote, flint and steel. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. Sorry you had to hear that. So first of all, I'll show you a nether portal. Nether portals take you to a dimension called the nether. And the nether has a really dangerous terrain. This sand slows you down, there's fire, there's skeletons that will shoot at you if you're in survival. They're not shooting me now because I am in creative. Let me find some of the structures, because in the nether there are different kinds of structures called bastion and nether fortress. This right here is a ghast. It's not friendly. Oh my god, please face me. It's upset. They've been in the nether for so long. They kill anything they see, except for other mobs. Right now we're in like the soul sand biome. There's skeletons everywhere that you break these, it would drop this bone block. You can craft this bone block into bone meal, which you can use to grow plants, which I think is pretty cool. Here's another bastion. This is a treasure one, I think. No, it might just be a normal bastion. But in bastion, they're guarded by piglins. If you do not wear any gold armor, these piglins will attack you. So do be careful. In the nether you can find good items. You can find diamond tools, netherite smithing upgrades, which you can use to create armor. In fact, I'll show you guys armor right now. We've got netherite helmet. Netherite is the strongest armor type in all of Minecraft in its base edition, without any mods. It has the highest durability. And armor is good for when you're getting attacked by mobs, because you will not take as much damage as you would normally take whilst fighting them, whilst you have armor equipped, which is pretty neat. I'm in the bastion, or I'm lost. I might have to break away. When you're in creative, you can instantly break any block, no matter what you're holding, except for a sword. If you are holding a sword, you cannot break blocks. So we can also find gold apples. Whilst I'm in the nether, I'll show you guys a secret enemy you can spawn. but it is very, very hard. And it's called the Wither. And when you spawn it, you need 4 soul sand and 3 Wither skeleton skulls. This is a secret enemy. It's well known now though. It has a health bar, it's a boss. If you kill it, it will drop some good stuff. The Wither is trying to attack everything around it right now. It travels really fast. It takes a lot of damage from weapons like the mace. Oh my god, look, they're all shooting it. This is a good time to tell you that mobs in this game can aggravate other mobs. So you might want to stay away if you encounter mobs fighting each other. Let me just kill the Wither. Show you an example of what it drops. The Wither can regen its health, so do be careful. It can also break through any block, except for obsidian and bedrock. Oh. It's destroying everything. Wow. The Wither never had this. But it explodes and drops a nether star. And a nether star is an item you can use to create beacon. Overall, this game is pretty good if you're trying to pass time. I highly recommend it. It's a great game. It's good for playing with friends. You don't have to have friends to play the game. I'm going to go to the end. However, I don't know if this will work. I'll show you guys the final boss of the game. Yeah, this won't work here. So we've got to go back to the overworld. If you want to go back to the overworld, you just need to go back through the portal you made. Or you can make a new one if you have the right materials, but the spawn will not be the same as it was before. So do be warned. Portal always has to be 4 by 5. Otherwise it will not work. Right, let's go to the end. And I'll show you guys the final boss of the game. This is the hardest enemy to defeat in the game. Never mind. Doesn't want to work. You throw Eyes of Ender and it can guide you to where you need to go. I have infinite, so I'm just gonna follow them. And eventually you'll get to where the stronghold is. Stronghold is normally full of mobs. It's a dangerous place. Seems like it's this way. This is taking long, guys. Alright, I guess I'm not going to be able to show you, but this is It means it's a great opportunity to try the game for yourself. So if you do end up purchasing Minecraft, good luck. Also, here's a mineshaft. You can find loot here if you have the right equipment. Diamond. Anyway, if you do buy Minecraft, good luck. It's a fun game to play online with friends. And I hope this helped you decide whether you'd want to play the game or not. Have a nice night.